were all American.
Has one of the most famous holes in all of major championship golf, the 123-yard par 3 8th. It's known as the postage stamp, and one of the legends had a really nice moment there many years ago.
The late Gene Sarazen, the Squire, he had a little ace there, all televised too, and it was a great way to remember his phenomenal career.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Down, little Sheba. Down! So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And he's made it onto the green now. Settles in over the putt.
Oh, another one goes in.
Frank, another great example of links golf. It's not a particularly long hole, but there is trouble if you hit it offline.
Yeah, there's a bunker down there at about 280 yards that has to be avoided. Only the long hitters, or perhaps the wind behind your back, is the reason to take that bunker on. I'm loving that balance.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact, first and foremost, that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
And so just getting started, even par so far. Frank, looking at the third, what are the sort of key decisions that you have to make?
There's two bunkers down the left. They're not really the issue. They're the burn. That's about 285 yards. This is not a hole, really. You just take the driver out and swing away. Just something that stays up short of that. It's just going to leave you a short iron in.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Oh, I thought he had that. So the eagle goes begging. Still has this for birdie.
Serious, bro.
Just a couple of feet. In the hole, and that'll bring the score to 1 under. Here's the first par 5 on the golf course. It's the 4th hole, Frank. How good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Certainly one of the best opportunities on the front side. There's 3 bunkers, but really the one that you focus on is the one on the right. If you can carry that, that's certainly the one to take on, because that ball will kick a lot further. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
Smoked that one.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go. This one has a chance to be close. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
Nice solid start to the round. Tee to Green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Nice par to remain 3 under. Now to the 601-yard behemoth par 5 at 6th hole. You can pay the steep price here, Frank, for a mistake.
You can. You can't reach this green with your tee shot, so there's no reason to even try. A good drive, if it bounds down the right side and will eventually go left, would perhaps give you a chance to reach this par 5 and 2. But this is one tee shot to concentrate on.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. So a tester from 4 feet. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Ball's teed up, ready to fly here at the 7th.
Yeah, it's a slight elevated tee, so you see all the problems in front of you. A couple of bunkers down the left, 2 down the right, but it's links golf, so you know where you got to go. That's in between them.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. Frank, the par 3 8th hole, it is one of the most famous little holes in all of golf.
123 yards postage stamp. Pick the wrong club, though, maybe a little too much, and it'll be a green that you'll more than airmail.
This is a good-looking shot. Nothing wrong with that one. Only about 15 feet away and a chance for birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. Frank, how does the front 9 finish up with this par 4?
Well, the par 4 ninth is called the Monk. It's not overly long, 423 yards, dogleg to the right. Just one bunker down the left to be avoided.
Really powering up here. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Jordan Spieth now on the approach shot. Frank, anytime you're inside 15 feet, you have to like your chances.
Yeah, our computer gives us 13 feet to be precise.
Now it goes to 9 under with another birdie. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. On the green, but still a tough putt coming up. This is a cross-country special. That was not a very good read right there. Let's see if he can make it 3 in a row.
He can't be that good.
Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. Frank, please tell me that I'm not supposed to aim at the gorse on the left side here at 11.
Oh, yes, you do, Rich. But you better keep that ball in the air, and it better stay in the air for a long time. That's the line to the fairway. This is a long par 4. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through.
That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Back here on the bonny shores of Scotland at Royal Troon Golf Club with just a wee breeze, as they say over here, Frank. On the tee at the 12.
Yeah, hole that bends to the right, gorse right and left. There's a bit of a mound and rough down the right side. That has to be avoided.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
It's Spieth now for par. Oh, my goodness, Frank, that is painful.
Oh, yeah, that's the... You'd rather miss the hole at times, wouldn't you?
Well, too bad. He gives one back. Frank, break down the par 4 13 for us.
Another par 4 that bends to the right. Lots of undulation on this fairway. This is the first of 6 straight holes that head in the direction of the clubhouse. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. That is classy.
He had a chance of going in.
Jordan Spieth can really roll it. Has good feel. And let's see what he does with this putt. Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to -11 on the day. Heading for home now, Frank. The par 3 14, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of the screen up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Let the birdie blitz begin.
Frank, now at the 15th, and how hard is this par 4?
The key really is to get the ball on the fairway here. Avoid those 3 bunkers, because this is one of the flattest greens on the golf course. Get the ball on the green here. Any putt's makeable. What a great shot.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank, this would be huge.
Oh, it's got that strut going, everything. This is when that hole starts to look a little bit bigger. You really feel like you can start to make everything.
The back 9 here at Royal Troon has only 1 par 5. And here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, playing alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it onto the green from behind the burn. It was some shot.
You knew at that point he was something special.
He certainly was. He then knocked it in from 40 feet for an eagle 3. That's a ginormous tee shot.
Yeah, about 150 yards left here, Frank. I'll bring the hammer. Why don't you? Setting up an eagle opportunity. Here's Jordan Spieth for eagle. Oh, yes, that's an eagle. Frank, now to the hole they called Rabbit. 222-yard par 3.
I don't know why it's called Rabbit, because this is certainly some tough par 3. Green sits up a little bit. There's a big roll-off on the left side, well bunkered. This takes a brilliant long iron shot just to keep it on the green.
That was a solid strike and a good result. Not a gimme, but well within his range. That's how you keep a round going, make them from that distance. Frank, now the final hole here at Royal Troon, and when you think about the legends who have made the walk toward the clubhouse and the claret jug, it really does give you a sense of where you're at. How about Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke, Tom Watson, Tom Weiskopf? They've all made the walk on this final hole to the claret jug.
And they've all hit great tee shots, and that's really what you need here. There's a bunker for just about every distance you hit the ball. So there's 3 down the left. There's no other way around it but avoiding them. And there's 1 down the right if you try and play it too safe.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace.
So
it's hard to be
stupid.
critical of that.
So fucking stupid.
Just a couple of feet. Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. Frank, solid effort today. What's your assessment?
Golf like that can certainly result in wins, that's for sure. But more important.